If you're here to learn how to make this mini bun for your bridal hairstyling, then you're in the right channel. So stay tuned as I show you two ways to make this mini bun. Hey Plums, welcome to my channel. My name is Jaynnifa. I'm a bridal hairstylist based in Nigeria. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to this channel. If you're a new subscriber, also you're welcome. For this tutorial, we'll be needing a mini bun, a thread, a pair of scissors and your hairbrush, and also a braiding extension. So here I'm trying to cut the braiding extension into like 4 or more equal parts. This braiding extension was actually from the last set that I made, so that's why it's looking all scattered and that. So after sizing, I have to cut it up and smoothen it a little bit before I tie it. I tie one end of the extension with a thread. You have to tighten it really hard so it doesn't come off. So this is what it looks like after tying it with a thread. So here the next process, this is the mini bun that I'm using. So I'll just insert the braiding extension and then smoothen it out with my brush. So you have to do this really carefully while holding down the braiding extension from the other end. So after that, you just spread the braiding extension to cover the mini bun properly. You have to smoothen it with your comb and make sure the braiding extension perfectly covers the bun. So here I had to switch to a smaller comb for a smoother look. So next we'll have to pack the braiding extension and tie it down with our black thread. So make sure it's tied properly to avoid losing when trying to fix it on your bride. After which you cut out the leftover so it will not look bulky or fall off. This is the finished look. So I put my finger in the middle to give it that perfect dent. You can further smoothen it or trim the flyaways with your scissors. So for the second bun, we're not going to be needing this mini bun. I don't know what it's doing there, but please ignore that. We're just going to be needing an invisible net. This is the extension I used for the previous bun. And we're also going to be needing extra extension to serve as the mini bun. So we also need a thread to tie the bun, our scissors, our brush, and a smaller comb. This braiding hair is from a DIY kinky ponytail that I made. So you have to roughen it out. You can use a new braiding extension, but I decided to use this one since I'm no longer using it. So you have to roughen it and mold it into a bun. Then after that, you use your invisible net. Use your invisible net to wrap it up so it will look like a ball. Next, you find the middle part of the ball and cut through it, so you'll be able to pass your braiding extension through. You'll be needing a very sharp scissors to achieve this, because I was really struggling to cut through this. At this point, I realized my ball was too big and this braiding extension wasn't going to cover it properly. So you have to consider this before making your bun. Or better still, make your braiding extension longer so you wouldn't have to go through this. And so I had to redo the bun. I had to cut it into equal halves. Then I used the invisible net I used before. It was already looking shabby and all, but you had to salvage what you have. Then I passed through the braiding extension and just the same process we used for the previous bun. You have to smoothen it out and cover, then tie with our black thread. I still gave it a dent to give it that perfect look. For this second bun, you can manipulate the size of your bun. You can decide for it to be big, small, or medium size. This is the finished look of the second bun. You will still have to cut off the excess with your scissors, and we are done for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and turn on your notification button so you get notified whenever I post a new video. See you in my next video. Bye.